You know, I was just doing this space, and I don't think any of the audio got captured, so here we go again. I'll keep this nice and tight. I feel bad for a lot of atheists who spend their time arguing against God, but not even realizing that they don't understand what they're arguing against. Because the story arc for some of these atheists is that they grew up in some small church, had Bible class or Sunday school, and they were taught a weak form of Christianity, a weak theology, incomplete. And then when they became teenagers, there was some inciting incident. Maybe it's a spirit of rebellion. Maybe there was some sort of trauma, God forbid. But they got angry at the church. And then they picked up a copy of Richard Dawkins, or they watched some YouTube videos. And they heard all these smart people that sounded much smarter than Bob the teacher at Sunday school. And so then they rejected Christianity because they only understood a weak version of Christianity. My encouragement will be, if you're serious about pursuing the truth, my atheist friend, why don't you strengthen your understanding of Christianity and the Christian God? And then your arguments will be more interesting and more effective, perhaps, or you'll end up coming back to the good team. So here's the point. What do I really want to say about this? A lot of atheists will take what a theist says, what a Christian says about God, and they'll substitute the word God with the flying spaghetti monster, or a unicorn, or Dracula. I just saw that in my comments. So here's the thing. To do so means you think that God is a being. And I understand the point. Where's Dracula? Where's the unicorn? Where's the flying spaghetti monster? There's no evidence for that, so why should I accept belief in God, seemingly a magical being? Let's make it clear. God is not a being. God is not where you take a human being, you power him up a little bit, it's a strong person, you keep adding superpowers, you have Superman, and then you have God, which is like the Superman. That's not what God is. Let's use a quick statistics analogy. I put this together for you, okay? I'm sorry if this gives you PTSD if you hate math, but stick with me here. This is a scatter plot. You see those black dots? Those are data points. Those are things. Those are observations. Those are containerized concepts that you can observe, right? So a black dot can be a chair. It can be a dog. It can be anything. I mean, even abstract concepts, right? Like a number, justice, whatever it is. Those are black dots. Those are observations. When atheists talk about God, they make the category error of treating God as a black dot on the scatter plot of life. They say, well, where's God? Does God exist? I don't see God on this scatter plot. I don't see the unicorn. The unicorn's not on here. I don't see Dracula. I don't see the spaghetti monster. Where's God? Oh, God's not there. I don't see the black data point of God, so therefore God doesn't exist. That's how the atheists think. But what do you notice? What's the blue line? Do you remember that? That's a regression line. The regression line in statistics is the thing that best explains the observations. Okay? You can't see the regression line. The regression line is not an observation itself. It's not a thing, but it's the underlying relationship between the things. The underlying relationship. God is the regression line that best explains the data points of life, the totality of life experience. God is the underlying relationship between things, between beings. God is not a being. He is the relationship of being itself, existence itself, the I am that I am. I hope the audio is coming in because last time it didn't work. So I hope you're getting what I'm throwing down here because this is really important. So again, do not talk about God like he's an observation, a data point. God is the underlying relationship between things, okay? Being itself. Lastly, let's just highlight, look, Bishop Barron has made this popular recently, the concept of the summum bonum, the ultimate good, the ultimate aim, like Jordan Peterson would like to reframe it. God is the thing that you aim, not the thing, but it is your ultimate aim, the highest vantage point you could be looking. That's a different way of thinking about things. It's a direct appeal to your intuition and perception and the inference of relationships. So that's the best I got for you today. Just remember this, okay? God is not a data point. God is the regression line. So don't think that by saying, where's God? I don't see the data point of God. Don't think that that refutes theism, because it shows you don't understand theism. If you're going to argue against theism, please don't argue against Bob the Sunday school teacher's version of theism, the weak form of Christianity. Try to argue against Thomas Aquinas. Like, seriously, why don't you pick up Thomas Aquinas? If you can refute Thomas Aquinas, you will be the coolest, most impressive atheist ever. You know, go against like the strong presentations of Christianity. Give it a shot. Don't be scared. Try to refute those. I welcome you to join the conversation. Leave the comments if you feel so inclined. God bless. Have a great weekend.